I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. Because the plasma cutter runs on less than 150 psi and this compressor is set to hold 150 psi in the tank, I need to have a regulator between it and the plasma cutter. The plasma cutter is supplied with a regulator of its own, but it's not rated for 150 psi. It's only supposed to put out 60 to 70 psi when you're cutting. So I'm going to put a regulator in that's rated at 150 psi so that I can knock the pressure down so that I won't blow up this small regulator on the plasma cutter. I'll still have a full 150 psi in the main line on the tank and in the air hose also, which is rated for more than 150 psi. For the plasma cutter though, I'm going to put just 70 pounds into this regulator so that I'm sure that it's going to last. To make that happen, I'm going to reconfigure the setup on the lines on the air compressor and turn this around until that's pointed outwards. And I'm going to unthread this adapter. Now I'm going to put some Teflon tape onto the threads. Teflon tape is fine for water and air. Don't want to use it on a hydraulic system though. In a hydraulic system, the little bits of Teflon can tear off the tape. And enter into the system, causing all kinds of havoc. When you're applying Teflon tape to a pipe thread, hold it with one finger, wrap it around the thread one full turn clockwise, and then if you think it really needs it, you can take another turn, but really one turn completely around the thread is more than enough. Now, I like to make sure that it's not over the end of the thread. When I start this pipe nipple into the T, if I have any Teflon tape sticking past the end, it can get sheared off and get tossed into the regulator, and that will cause a blockage inside the regulator and make it not work. I just put the nipple up against the thread, spin it clockwise, take it on around. I went downstairs and got a pipe wrench. And there we go. I have a regulator attached. Now we're going to put some air on it and make sure that it's working. Back the needle out. I crank the needle in. Okay, we're at 150 psi in the tank. Shut the compressor off. It's showing 70 psi on the regulator. I'm going to back that off to 60. Now that we have the regulator mounted and set at 60 psi, it's time to hook up the hose reel.